Hello and welcome to the playthrough video of Keybop Volume 1 by Jason Sifford. There are 2 volumes in this collection, and you can find the video for Volume 2 here on my channel as well. Volume 1 is for perhaps a younger student or someone who has not been studying quite as long. It does a great job of introducing students to articulations and rhythms found in jazz. And it's nice because the pieces are only about a page or 2 long. So for students who are maybe working on a lot of other repertoire or just enjoy shorter pieces, this would be a great option for you. And there's also a duet for nearly every song in the book, which selfishly, as a teacher, I love playing duets, and I happen to find Jason's writing for the teacher parts to be quite fun. So here is the first piece, Undercover. So short and sweet. As you'll see here, for some students, these symbols may be new for them. Your DC al fine means go back to the beginning until you see the fine. So these are Italian terms. Some people are tempted to just say the word fine when they get there, but fine is actually where we get our term for like finish or the end. Moving on to Beeline, the 8th notes in this piece are what are called straight eighths, where they are even compared to the piece you heard before, which are swung 8th notes. So this says fast rock tempo. So the teacher duet part for that as an example, you can kind of imagine in your head hearing this underneath that, which really brings out the driving fast rock tempo that Jason is creating. All right, our third piece is Nightfall, which I would say is perhaps inspired by more of like a ballad or slower moving approach. All right, picking the tempo back up, here we have the Wriggle Rag. So a ragtime will mean our pace is often similar to like something called stride that you might hear. Scott Joplin's might be a tune that we are familiar with. So this one is called the Wriggle Rag. And again, the teacher duet part will create that feeling of ragtime for the student, because underneath them we would hear. All right, next we have Tumble, and our expression marking says dangerously fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowing things down a little bit here, we have Pendulum. This one is in 3/4 time. A lot of students are tempted to add that fourth beat to kind of even it out. So I want to kind of get in your ear the accompaniment part so you can feel that sense of almost like a waltz. 1, 2. All right, we have Slurry Scurry next. A little bit of a tongue twister. We have a groove and rhythm listed for this one. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Moving on to Turbo, I really enjoy Jason's marking here where it says a little too fast. Jason lives in Iowa City and he's also a piano teacher. I just think that's a great play off of a phrase that most of us as teachers say, which is not too fast, not too fast. So here he is encouraging the student to go a little too fast, and then there's a sudden pause and a tempo change, and it says way too fast here at the end. So let's see how a little too fast and way too fast comes out in Turbo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next we have Atmosphere, which is my personal favorite in the book. It's one of the only uses I believe that we have of pedal in our Keybop. just feel like I breathe slower and calmer when I play music like that. All right, well, we don't get to stay in the calm zone very long. Next we have Speed Bump, where he does say not too fast. Let's see, this is one of only one of two-page pieces here. 1, 2, 3. All right, I love the title to this one. It is called Gruntled. I saw Jason give a kind of preview performance of some of the songs in this book when he released it a couple of years ago. And he said he kind of created the word to his knowledge that does not exist as a word, but if you can be disgruntled, which means, you know, be kind of a little bit unsatisfied or unhappy, could you maybe just be gruntled? So just to be content. So our expression or tempo even just says satisfactory here. There we have all the tunes in Keybop Volume 1. So I love when the covers are just so bright and colorful and really draw you in. So if you enjoyed the music in this, but you'd like something maybe a little bit more challenging or perhaps more of a song for a recital, I suggest you hop on over and take a listen to the songs in Keybop Volume 2. All right, happy practicing!